Friday. Who's ready for Friday?
Oh, bring it, baby. Bring it.
Yeah. All right. You know what's cool is today we've got the new song from Bailey Zimmerman and Luke Combs.
Wow.
Called Backup Plan. Came out early this morning. It's pretty cool. I really like it. It's probably the most up-tempo thing I've ever heard Bailey Zimmerman do, and it's not even like it's a crazy up-tempo song. It's just he sings so many slow songs, and they all sound sort of similar, but nothing wrong. Not bashing him, it's all good. But it's nice to hear him.
Bailey's on the hotline.
He's got a pulse. Hey, let's hear. But no, he's with Luke Combs, and it's pretty cool. We'll play it for you here coming up here in just a few moments. So, but so far so good. Colleen, you all good this morning?
I am great.
All right, good.
And you guys?
We're not too bad.
Yeah, we're not too bad. Okay. Maybe that's what we do at 6 o'clock. Okay. Or 6:18, whatever it is. I don't know. Today's, okay. Well, yeah. Okay. It's National No Pants Day. But
Yes! Yes!
Let's just
so that
move on.
explains the skirt.
Yes, it does. That's my killium, or whatever you call those that they wear at the Scottish. Kilt.
Yeah. A killium?
I don't know. I was trying to figure out what it was.
That's a kilt. Colleen's right. You'll like this, though. It's Harry Potter Day.
Oh. Harry Potter must not go to Hogwarts.
All right.
Harry, please make your way in. Look at the mirror.
Those are two great impressions right there. It's pretty good.
I'm really sad that we're not going to be here for May the 4th be with you, because that's Sunday.
Oh, yeah, that's right. But, hey, we will here we will be for... Man, I don't even know what I'm doing now.
Say that real fast 3 times.
I was about to say Cinco de Mayo. One of us sounds like we're already celebrating Cinco de Mayo. But anyway, yeah, that's Monday, though, right? Cinco de Mayo, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Drinko de Mayo,
Sweet.
yeah. So that's cool. Anyway, International Harry Potter Day today. Wow, that's a Harry Potter. You have there. Sauvignon Blanc Day today.
Hey, I like Sauvignon
Wow,
Blanc.
I do too. That's really good. I didn't know that. Dang, I wish I would have known that.
You didn't know that you liked Sauvignon Blanc?
No, I didn't know it was Sauvignon Blanc Day.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
All right, that's you.
And then the Kentucky Derby is Saturday. Don't forget, that's coming up tomorrow.
Saturday.
I think all the stuff starts at like 1:30 or something like that. They have a lot of pre-races and just endless talk and, analysis
goodness.
and all that. But I think the actual Kentucky Derby itself, I mean, the actual race, the big one is, I think it's like, is it 5 or, I don't want to say now.
know.
I can't remember. We talked about this yesterday, but I slept and I can't remember. But
Man,
later in the day, though, it's, yeah.
talk about a race that goes 2 minutes and then, beep, you're done.
Are we still talking about horse racing? This one does. So, all right. So, was it yesterday? When was it you were upset about the person who stopped their Lexus right in the middle of the loop during the hailstorm right in the loop?
I
Yeah.
think that was Wednesday.
It was Wednesday.
Yeah.
Wednesday.
So I saw this story reminded me about what you were talking about there, how dangerous that is. So a driver was apparently about to miss an exit. This was in Columbus, Ohio. So the car stopped in the middle of the highway, causing a pile-up crash before taking off.
Oh. God.
Yeah, it was during rush hour. It was on Wednesday too, by the way, in
wow.
Columbus, Ohio. So it was probably happening about the same time this thing was happening with you.
I was going to say, was it a silver Lexus?
Yeah, probably, right? Yeah. So somebody, they're about to miss their exit. So they stopped in the middle of the highway and caused a major chain reaction pileup on that highway. That's why you don't stop the freaking highway, people.
Just move, keep going, and go to the next exit and do do the
Circle back.
turnaround and do it again. That's happened to me a lot in Dallas, because there's so many.
The mix master, and then
you're like, okay, all right, well, the rerouting. But I am really shocked that there was not an accident on Wednesday.
Well, especially with it
pouring
raining
rain
and hailing and everything else. Yeah. No, super dangerous. But no, I just saw that and I was like, oh my gosh, that happened probably about the same time you were having that situation here in Lubbock. So,
jeez, I didn't realize there were 2 stupid people out there.
Yeah. Oh, there's a lot more than 2 stupid people out there.
Waking up with the Bolton Oil Center, Jeff Mudflap and the Gang Morning Show.
So good. On KLLL.
Their own areas to relax, which involve many pieces of furniture. Once the draft was over, workers dismantled those backstage areas and donated the furniture.
among many other resources used to put on the event, to local charity groups in Green Bay. Before leaving town, the NFL donated about $500,000 worth of material and food to Habitat for Humanity and a couple other charity organizations. So
nice.
Good for
Very
them.
cool. So it wasn't just all about Shadur Sanders getting punked or something. It was some good stuff also came out. Okay, that's good vibes this morning. All right, so tomorrow it is the 151st running of the Kentucky Derby. Churchill Downs, Louisville, Kentucky. Never been to a Kentucky Derby, but I was right there at Churchill Downs.
Yep.
It's kind of cool just to see it in person.
I've been to Kentucky. My
Yeah.
brother he graduated seminary up there.
Oh, really? Your brother did?
He's got
I didn't know your brother was.
He's got so many degrees.
Is it
That's
have as
why
many
he's
degrees,
the smart one.
degrees as you've had jobs?
Yeah, right.
Probably that man.
I didn't know he was. So he's a
Interesting.
preacher, basically.
Yeah.
Does he preach? Or?
No. He's had his own business, landscaping business, for about 15 years now.
Wow. So, but I didn't never know. Wow, man! I tell you what. You think you know a person, and you've never told us that before.
Asbury Theological Seminary.
Really? Say that 3 times fast.
Asbury Theological Seminary. Asbury Theological Seminary. Asbury Theological Seminary.
Okay, nice try. 20 horses expected to.
That's why I didn't graduate.
Right. That's one reason. 20 horses expected to be out of the gates around for the actual Kentucky Derby. It's around 6, I think 5:57 or some kind of thing, our time for that. But there's all kinds of coverage leading up. There's hours of coverage of the Kentucky Derby if you want. It'll be on like Fubo, I believe it's called, and Peacock Network and NBC. I mean, there's tons of coverage. So as deep as you want to get into the Kentucky Derby without actually being there, there is plenty of coverage. But the actual greatest 2 minutes in sports will happen at around 5:57. So the favorites to win the Kentucky Derby: Journalism at 3-1. You got a horse named Sovereignty at 5-1, and then Sandman at 6-1. And Toby Keith's horse, he always had a dream of having a horse in the Kentucky Derby. Unfortunately, Toby's not here to see it, but Rendered Justice, is that right?
Yes, Rendered Justice.
Okay, Rendered Justice, yeah, will be running. Other fun names of horses in the race include Grande, Flying Mohawk. Okay.
I wonder if the horse has a mohawk.
Yeah, really, right? Coal Battle. And then here's one you got to be careful with. I'll try this one. I don't want to give this one to you, Mudflap, but I don't even know if I can say it.
Okay.
You got to be careful here. Tis-tastic.
Tis-tastic.
Okay.
Ooh.
Yeah, tis-tastic.
Tis-tascus.
Because if you get that T and that Z mixed up, then you got to that's where you got to be careful. Anyway, it's tis-tastic. So there you go. Basically, what you need to know, unless you're super into horse racing, if you know that information right there, you're armed and ready for a conversation with people about it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, did you hear Tis-tastic will be running tomorrow, I believe. Yes. And people go, wow, really? How'd you know that? I just know things. I've got a lot of leather-bound books. All right, there you go. Kentucky Derby coming up tomorrow.
Jeff Mudflap and the Gang, featuring Colleen. Yeah! 96.3 KLLL.
Well, you cannot watch the Kentucky Derby without Creamland dips. That's right. It's one of Gandy's tasty treats. And if you guys didn't realize, they brought us some. So we've got some Creamland dips in the refrigerator if you would like to take one or two.
Yes, I was going to take some yesterday, and I forgot. And I'm afraid people are going to take them all.
You better put your name on them now. Because once the salespeople hear about it, they're going to be helping themselves. There's also some whipping cream and half in there. So I love it whenever our Gandy's buddies bring us goodies. Oh, anyway. So make sure you go to the grocery store. Yes, they're so sweet. Milkman and Scott and all them over there. They're really awesome.
Nice people, that's for sure.
That's right. My favorite flavors of the Creamland dips are the green chili, jalapeno, and fiesta dip. Whenever I have veggie trays, I used to do, get some of that ranch dressing, like salad dressing. Now I go to the grocery store and get those Creamland dips, the ranch style, and it's so good with the yummy vegetables.
Yeah, I like it dipping carrots in any of them.
Yes.
I mean, they make carrots even enjoyable to eat.
They do.
That's the power of the Creamland dips.
I know. And anything that I've ever used sour cream for, I use the Creamland dips instead, just kind of whatever flavor might be, might go well with whatever it is that we're eating. But the Creamland dips are on sale right now at United too for $5. So there's no excuses for you to not be able to get one of each one since they're so cheap right now. So make sure you hit to the grocery store this weekend and pick up some of those Gandies. Blah, blah, blah. It's like we were talking about Fantastic nice. Or whatever. The Gandies, the Creamland dips, because Gandies is a great partner. They are farmer owned and community loved.
Jeff, Mudflap and the Gang.
96.3 KLLL. Red, white, and blue through and through.
Come on.
KLLL. You ready? Let's
So, we can't do it all day long, but we could play one more probably.
Let's do it.
This is one of the greatest songs the Eagles ever did, I think, and it's because of the amazing harmony. And I wish we had time we play one more here, but we got stuff we got to get to here this morning. But we'll play some more fun songs. It's kind of pulverized the playlist day on Friday, so
Pulverize.
So we'll see what else we can do here. Pulverize. That's right. Pulverized. Hey, Bacon Fest is happening at United and Market Street. That's cool, right? Bacon Fest. Who doesn't like bacon?
I love bacon.
I love bacon. I don't know anybody that doesn't like bacon. I'm sure there's people that don't like bacon, but I think most people like bacon.
Yeah.
And I think even some people probably don't want to like bacon as much as they do because you just can't eat bacon all day every day. But even if that situation, you still love bacon. Okay, well, I figured it was probably someone like you. You didn't want to eat bacon all day, every day. I mean, you love bacon, but you're very,
I would limit
careful
it to
about. You're right.
2 pieces.
That's what I was trying to say. Yeah, thank you. You said it much better.
Yeah.
Not me.
Pete Christie's the biggest bacon fan we know. Actually,
Daddy's he likes that bacon.
Daddy
Does
likes
Daddy
the bacon.
bring home the bacon?
Does he fry it up in a pan and never let you forget you're a man? Okay. Bacon Fest.
That way.
Yep. Okay. All right. Anyway. All right. Palate cleanser here. Let's see here. It's not gonna, they're not going to be mad at us.
Michael was at United last night, and whenever I got home from work, he had made probably one of the best hamburgers he has made in forever.
Really?
Wow.
They were so good. And I don't even know. And I remember asking him, what ground beef? Because I'm kind of picky about the ground beef. And
really?
Well, anyway.
That's hard to believe.
And then there was he got these new buns, and they had like a roasted,
just like surgery or something, or what did he do? Like trying to lift?
The hamburger buns.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought. Okay, my bad. Okay, so you get some new hamburger buns.
And they had like grilled onion bits inside the hamburger bun.
I've had those. Those are amazing.
They were so good. I mean, I did not sit down. I was standing up at our little bar area and just eating. I put everything on it. I mean, ketchup, mustard, man. It was the messiest burger. It was so yummy.
Wow, man, that
All
sounds
from
good.
United.
I'm headed from United.
I may have to make some burgers this weekend.
Ooh.
Dang, wow, okay.
The lettuce, the tomatoes, the onions. I'd never put onions on my burger, and I went ahead and did that last night. It was the best burger I think I've ever had.
Wow. Okay. I'm gonna have to now I'm gonna have to make the best burger ever this weekend. Are you gonna make the best burger ever?
Of course.
All right. Man, that seriously, I was not planning on that
right now.
But now, after hearing that, I am very hungry for a hamburger. It's also Bacon Fest, so you throw some bacon on a hamburger. That just, oh my gosh. All right. One other thing I wanted to mention: Mother's Day coming up on May 11th. Don't forget your mom, because that would be a terrible thing to do. Cards, wine, chocolates, little gifts, flowers. They've got all kinds of custom flower arrangements at the Market Streets in United. So Mother's Day, just don't forget that's on May 11th. But Bacon Fest is happening now. And I'll definitely be making a trip this weekend to get stuff because I am going to make some hamburgers for sure.
Yeah!
The from the Dollar Western Wear Studio, this is Lubbock's country leader and home of Jeff, Mudflap, and the gang.
I got those thingies around me.
Don't disrespect me with that kind of language.
I knew you'd do that.
Anyway, it's National Harry Potter Day. It's National Sauvignon Blanc Day. You know, nice wine there, nice summery kind of wine.
Didn't you say you put the red with the white, and then that's how you make the Sauvignon Blanc?
No.
No, it's not at all
You're
what I
thinking, you're thinking of rosé, but no, you don't mix red and whites to make a rosé. Now, if
okay.
you wanted to do it at your house, that will make a rosé.
But
Doesn't mean it's going to be good.
Right, it's the color wheel. Just when you mix red and white,
that's
you get pink.
right. That's what it was.
Yeah.
The other
Now,
night.
if you
Okay.
mix red wine and white wine, doesn't necessarily. I mean, you know, it might color would be maybe pinkish, but I don't know that it would taste.
It would not taste well.
Probably wouldn't be good. It's not recommended. Yeah, just buy you a rosé if that's what you're really craving.
Okay,
Okay,
that's what I'm going to do.
Okay, the Kentucky Derby's tomorrow. It'll be about 5:57, I think, is when they actually run the actual Kentucky Derby. But there's other races and all kinds of like wall-to-wall coverage of all of that. If you're into that, tomorrow it'll be on NBC,
Wear your
USA
hats.
Network, Fubo, and you get the nice hats and the mint juleps. I don't know how to make a mint julep. Do you know how to make a mint julep?
I've
Yes, you
never
said- didn't you
made
say
one,
yesterday,
but I've
or-
had them.
Okay.
I've had a mint julep.
Okay.
It's got bourbon, fresh mint that you grind up, simple syrup, and ice.
Okay. Oh, so it's not that complicated.
Nope.
I'm just more. I just don't like ruining bourbon with a bunch of that
I
stuff.
agree.
I would just rather. I just drink bourbon neat and just putting stuff in it. I'm like, I don't think so. That one's probably not for me, but that is the big cocktail for Kentucky Derby, and all the hats and all the festivities and all the famous people. It's fun to watch, but it is it's the most. Isn't it like the greatest 2 minutes in sports? I think they call it. So,
Oh boy.
yeah.
It's all that you have to sit there through all the other
I guess so.
horse races.
Sounds like a line
Before.
you use, doesn't you? You're about to see the greatest 2 minutes in sports.
Yes, exactly.
All right. If you're gonna be watching the race and you're gonna be betting with your friends or something, the favorites to win the race are Journalism at 3-1, Sovereignty at 5-1, and Sandman at 6-1. Let's see, and then Toby Keith. He always had a dream of having one of his horses in the Kentucky Derby, and Rendered Judgment, Toby Keith's horse, is actually
Yes.
running in the Kentucky Derby. So that's cool.
We're all going to be rooting for that horse.
Yeah, no, wouldn't it be something?
Cool if he won too?
I know.
It
really
be.
would.
Yeah.
Let's see. Saul, today this is crazy. This shows you how time flies. Did you know that YouTube is 20 years old?
No way.
20 years since YouTube launched and completely changed our viewing habits.
It did.
Do you remember what our very first YouTube video was?
Yeah, it was the Coke thing.
It was the Coke with Mentos.
Yeah,
where it exploded and everything.
Boy,
think about that.
That was close.
We were right there on the cutting edge of YouTube.
I think it only
back
been
then.
about 2 or 3 years old. I mean,
I don't know. I think we were closer to the beginning than that.
yet?
Yeah. Well, I mean, we've been doing this.
You're right.
Since then, so I mean,
yeah.
sometimes I like to point that out, but I mean, yeah, we've been here a while.
True.
But we did that. It was cool. Yeah, I dropped the Mentos down in the bottle of Coke, and
You wonder if it's still there.
Yeah.
it's got to still be there on YouTube, I would think.
I know
somewhere, isn't it?
my cheerleading thing is still there with the Texas Tech cheerleaders.
Oh, back when we had the Tech fight song.
yeah,
thing that
and
we
then they
did.
tried to do the dance with it.
Yeah, did you choreograph that or
Yeah,
what?
or something?
my goodness.
The poor cheerleaders. I mean, they got ripped.
Well, I know
New
because
one.
people thought they couldn't dance, and it was probably in hindsight that wasn't one of the better videos we ever put out because it
but it got a lot of views.
Yeah, it did.
I think it's got 100,000 views on it.
I think they have a special policy at Tech now where they're not allowed to do that kind of stuff anymore.
Probably not.
But it was a good idea we had, but it just probably backfired a little
I'm
bit.
going to see if it's still there. I'm going to go there right now.
I think one of my all-time favorite YouTube videos was the Double Dream Hands. Remember that one?
No, yes.
You know that one?
Double dream hands.
Oh, look it up. Go to YouTube right now.
Okay.
Go to YouTube.
Wow, that's
You
kind of
got-
bossy. Go to YouTube right now.
Hey, Colleen, if it works out with your schedule, is there any way you could maybe log on to YouTube.com? No, I just want you to see this.
Okay.
Yeah, YouTube. Yeah,
The way you did that, it almost looked like spirit fingers.
Thank you. That's exactly it. And they may even say,
Okay.
I don't know, but it's got a lot of that in it. But it has,
what
at one
do
time, type in, do Double Dream Hands. I think it'll pull it up with that. Yeah, there you go.
Wow,
Double Dream
that's the-
Hands.
I put in double. That was the
It
first thing.
had
came up.
millions of views. Yes, that guy right there. Yeah, 14 years ago, 8.2 million views. Okay, here we go.
They're going to go up again. Both arms higher this time. Turn them down.
Oh, ouch. Texting.
Bring your thumbs to yourself. And down.
The guy
Point your right hand
dances
from
and-
low to high.
You've never seen this before?
I've never seen this before.
Now fists to your sides.
8, 7.
Now your fingers.
Oh, sure.
5.
Don't text this for a minute.
3, 2,
1.
Reverse both hands.
Both hands.
Up.
Yes.
Across. Crank. Crank.
This looks like what I
Stay
used to
down.
do with my kindergartners.
chin,
Hey, stand up by
shoulder,
your chair,
and
stretch,
pat.
and try to get the energy
Dream
out of him.
hands.
The energy bugs.
Thumbs
No,
to
Double
yourself.
Dream Hands is to me is the greatest YouTube video ever. It's so stupid and ridiculous. And this guy, I mean, it's hilarious. It's what made back in the day what made YouTube great, I think. Anyway, there you go.
Interesting. Okay.
Double Dream Hands. You've seen that, right?
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
He
that's
looks
a
like
good one.
somebody that would have been on Saturday Night Live.
It's so over the top ridiculous. It was some kind of a camp or something. I don't know. And they were going to do this dance or something. And he was teaching it. I don't really know. I just know that I've seen it a million times, and it makes me laugh every time. So there's a lot of great
It's
great
kind of
YouTube
funny the way he
videos.
kind of starts to, raise your hands, like deep breath, and then
Yeah, and then he
and
starts punching and
stretch to the side. I used to do that with my kids. Whenever I would teach
Right.
to kind of get the little ants out
out
of their pants.
Yeah, yeah.
They were wiggly.
Pants in your pants.
Let's see here. Today, let's see. Wait, no. Oh, now here's kind of a sad note, but this is remarkable. It's a Brazilian nun believed to be the world's oldest person. She has passed away. She was 116 years old. Wow. She passed away this week, just a few weeks shy of her 117th birthday. Sister Ina Canabaro, the world's oldest living person. Man. Yeah, at the time she said, "I'm young, pretty, and friendly. All very good, positive qualities that you have too."
She's there and ready to mingle.
Yeah, yeah. Isn't that crazy, though? 116. I don't know that I'd want to really live to 116. Maybe I'll feel differently when I'm...
but I don't anymore.
Maybe I'll feel differently when I'm 115, but...
Yeah.
Right.
But no, that's remarkable. And one other thing I was going to pass along real quick. We don't have to get in the weeds. I just want to see what anybody thinks about this. Apparently, Visa and MasterCard are now competing in the artificial intelligence game. Both of them made announcements this week. They got these things that will allow AI to shop and buy on your behalf based on your preferences. It's MasterCard has something called Agent Pay, and I don't know. Do you want to do that?
No.
Would you want artificial intelligence shopping on your behalf?
No.
What if it goes on a spending spree that you weren't planning on? And
No kidding.
I don't know. I think if you want to do that, maybe just hire a personal shopper, like an actual human or something.
Absolutely.
Do you think?
I don't want, some non-human having access to my credit card and buying things on my behalf.
Right. See,
I mean, that's a whole different identity theft issue right there.
Right. Like we don't already have enough stuff to worry about. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I'd have to see a little bit more about that, but just
I'm
on
fine
the
if they
surface,
want to send me emails or pictures or text me, hey, here's something we thought you might like. And then if I say, ooh, I think I'll take that, would you like for us to purchase this for you? Yeah, go ahead. But not just do it randomly on its own.
Just go on its own, yeah. If artificial intelligence would pay the bill out of its own money,
true.
then you got something.
Okay, I would totally
Talk to
sign
me
up for
then.
the service then.
Yeah.
Yep. Use
All right.
somebody else's Visa or MasterCard to buy my
Yeah, there you
It's
go.
a
Products.
fake AI. I mean, why not fake money?
Right?
Why
I
not?
feel like we're hatching a crime here. Let's stop. Did you hear what they were doing? They were trying to figure out how to commit crime.
You just gave some people some good ideas.
Yeah, right. I know, unfortunately, right? All right, well, coming up here, Mudflap will have a dad joke. We got dirty laundry this morning. We'll check a few things. I guess we have. We will go over to ACMs are coming up here
Yes,
in a
they
few
are.
days, right? So we got a little
on
bit
Thursday.
of that. So okay, and some performers I think have been announced. So so we'll fill you in on all that and birthday list for the weekend at 7:30. And that's anything else?
No, I don't know.
But there's nothing. You're just waiting to do your joke, are you? Okay. You just were giving me a look, and I couldn't decide if you had something you're about to blurt out, and it was about to be very embarrassing, or you're just waiting
it
for
might
the
be
joke.
embarrassing.
Okay. Well, we'll get to
Yeah.
the joke coming up on K Triple.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
96.3. This is KLLL. Jeff Mudflap and the Gang.
96.3
Oh, boy. I wonder if Shannon likes that joke.
Yeah.
She's a good girl, and I don't think we really have any dirt on her.
I think she's really trying. She's encouraging someone else to take you, isn't she?
She's been doing that for years.
Right. Oh, man. All right.
Well, Sean Diddy Combs has rejected a plea deal. Apparently, his trial is about to start, and they did offer him a plea deal that could reduce his sentence, and because he now faces life in prison if he is convicted. He turned it down and said, "I will not strike a deal with the government." All right, guess we'll see what happens on that one. You should have. All right, so the ACMs are Thursday, I believe, and you better have everything ready to go whenever it starts, because the opening performance is set to be a 12-minute Song of the Decade segment celebrating this show's 60th anniversary.
Oh, now that is going to be
really
awesome.
cool.
Yes, Songs
Yeah.
of the
Really
Decades.
cool.
That'll be
I
cool.
can't wait for that.
So some of the artists are going to be Dan and Shay. My brother loves Dan and Shay.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Wynonna Judd, Clint Black, Reba, Leanne Rimes, Sugarland, Rascal Flats, Backstreet Boys, Cody Johnson, Brooks and Dunn, Jelly Roll, Shabuzi. So I think it should be a really good event.
Yeah.
And they just announced a few more performers: Megan Maroney, Alan Jackson, Chris Stapleton. There you go, Peggy. Blake Shelton, Kelsey Ballerini, Lainey Wilson, my girl, Miranda Lambert, Ella Langley, and Zach Todd. That is going to be quite the show.
Yeah, it's in Frisco, too.
Yeah, right here in Texas. That is a lot of star power in one room.
and it is on Amazon Prime, too,
Yeah.
by the way. So it's a good time to subscribe to Amazon Prime, I guess, if you don't already have it. So
There you go, Josie. As long as Beyonce isn't there, I totally agree.
Yeah, absolutely.
Totally agree. So the Alec Baldwin's movie, The Rust, the movie The Rust, that has been for 4 years ago whenever their cinematographer was accidentally killed on set. The movie has been released on the big screen. Peggy saw it. She said, it's probably not worth your time.
Really? Okay.
But I think people are going to be fixated on wanting to go to see this just because of the history with it. But the critics are saying that Hutchins, who was a cinematographer, said that she really did. The elements of the film were very well done. So she was very good at her job. But it is definitely, the film's overshadowed by the real life tragedy of her passing. So I don't know if it's going to be a hit or not.
I think it's a morbid curiosity more than anything,
I think you're right. And that is your dirty laundry.
Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
Be part of the gang this morning. Text or call 806-900.